Chapter 1. The Ancient Beginnings of Sanatan Dharma. Have you ever pondered over the relevance of the world's oldest living religion, Sanatan Dharma, in the 21st century? Dharma, often referred to as Hinduism, has its roots deeply embedded in the fertile soil of the Indus Valley civilization, which has thrived since the beginning of life on Earth. This profound tradition has nurtured a rich cultural and spiritual heritage which has traveled through the sands of time, influencing generations with its timeless. The term Sanatan Dharma is a beautiful amalgamation of two Sanskrit words, Sanatan, meaning eternal, and Dharma, which loosely translates to duty. But Dharma isn't just duty in a mundane sense, it is a complex concept, encapsulating righteousness, virtue, and morality. Thus, Sanatan Dharma can be understood as the eternal duty we all share, a universal truth that transcends time and space, culture and race. Yet, contrary to common perception, Sanatan Dharma isn't a rigid framework of do's and don'ts. Instead, it's a compass that guides us towards a life of righteousness, virtue, and harmony with the universe. It encourages us to live in accordance with the laws of nature, to respect all forms of life, and to strive for spiritual growth while fulfilling our worldly responsibilities. This ancient path has survived the test of time, not because of its dogmas, but because of its flexibility and adaptability. It is a living, breathing tradition that evolves with the changing times, yet retains its core essence. It is a river that flows eternally, adapting to the terrain, nourishing all life in its path, but always moving towards the ocean of ultimate truth. Sanatan Dharma is not just a religion, but a philosophy, a way of life, a journey towards self-realization and universal oneness. It is about understanding our purpose in this vast cosmic drama, about realizing our divine potential, and about living a life that is in harmony with the universe. As we delve deeper, we will unravel the timeless wisdom of this ancient path and its relevance today.
Namaste. Welcome to your own channel Hanuman Heights, where we talk about Sanatan Dharma. If our content speaks to your heart, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's build this community together.
The evolution of Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma, often referred to as Hinduism, is a religion steeped in wisdom. It is a spiritual practice that has remained timeless and unchanging in its essence over a course of thousands of years ago. Interestingly, unlike other religions, Sanatan Dharma is unique in that it has no founders and is also known as a God-made religion. This self-born spiritual tradition did not evolve from any other religion, but has sustained its original form from inception. From the Vedic age, the sacred scriptures known as Vedas laid the cornerstone of karma, the law of cause and effect, and dharma, the moral and ethical duties. The Rig Veda, one of humanity's oldest texts, firmly established these core principles that have remained consistent throughout the history of Sanatan Dharma. Shifting the lens to the Upanishads, we see a seamless continuation of these principles with the introduction of integral concepts such as Brahman, the ultimate, and Atman, the individual soul. Regardless of the passage of time, the core principles of Sanatan Dharma have been consistently applied, as seen in grand narratives like the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, and the spiritual guide Bhagavad Gita. The medieval period saw the growth of various sects such as Shaivism, Vaishnavism, and Shaktism, all of which held fast to the fundamental principles and philosophies of Sanatan Dharma. The richness of Sanatan Dharma lies in its steadfastness, its unwavering adherence to its core principles, and refusal to dilute or deflect from them despite the passage of time or encounters with different cultural and religious ideologies. This unchanging, eternal nature of Sanatan Dharma is its true strength, making it a living, breathing entity that has remained relevant across millennia. The core beliefs of Sanatan Dharma. At the heart of Sanatan Dharma lie profound principles that guide the spiritual and moral life of a believer. But what are these principles? Embarking on our journey into the core beliefs of Sanatan Dharma, we encounter the four Purusharthas, or life goals. These are Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Dharma stands for righteousness and moral duties. It is the compass that guides us to live our lives ethically. Artha represents prosperity, the pursuit of material wealth to sustain life. Kama signifies desire, acknowledging our human needs and aspirations. And finally, moksha, the ultimate goal of liberation, the release from the cycle of birth and death. Now, let's delve into the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect. Its idea that every action we undertake has a consequence, whether in this life or in future ones, thereby influencing the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, known as samsara. Reincarnation, or punajanma, is another fundamental belief. It's the cycle of birth, death, rebirth, driven by our karma. The soul, or Atman, is considered eternal, moving from one body to another across lifetimes, learning and evolving until it achieves moksha. Importantly, Sanatan Dharma embraces tolerance and pluralism. It doesn't seek to convert, rather it respects all paths leading to the truth. It recognizes that the divine can manifest in countless forms, leading to the belief in an array of gods and goddesses, each embodying different aspects of the divine. This acceptance of diversity extends to a respect for all life forms, underpinning the principle of ahimsa, or non-violence. However, it is also worth mentioning that while non-violence is revered, Sanatan Dharma does propagate the idea of self-defense. It upholds that violence, though typically avoided, is justified when used as a means of protection against harm. In essence, Sanatan Dharma isn't merely a religion, it's a way of life. It encourages seekers to question, explore, and discover their own truths. It guides its followers to live a balanced life, harmonizing material pursuits with spiritual growth, promoting peace, understanding, and unity in diversity. These principles guide a believer towards a balanced and fulfilling life. Sanatan Dharma in the 21st century. In an era of rapid technological advancements and materialistic pursuits, can Sanatan Dharma provide answers to our existential dilemmas? Sanatan Dharma, often equated with Hinduism, is not merely a religion, but a way of life. It is an ancient path that has evolved over thousands of years, instilling wisdom and values that remain relevant even in the 21st century. In the face of environmental degradation, Sanatan Dharma's inherent respect for nature provides a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to perceive the earth not as a resource to be exploited, but as a mother to be revered and protected. The teachings of Sanatan Dharma promote sustainability, urging us to live in harmony with nature than against it. As we grapple with social inequality, the core philosophy of Sanatan Dharma, that divinity resides in all beings, implores us to treat each other with dignity and respect. It reminds us that we are all parts of a larger whole, interconnected and interdependent. It encourages us to transcend societal hierarchies and prejudices, and to strive for a more equitable world. In a world increasingly burdened by mental health issues, the practices of meditation and mindfulness rooted in Sanatan Dharma offer solace. They teach us to quieten the mind, to focus on the present, and to find peace within ourselves. They remind us that happiness is not an external pursuit, but an inner state of being. Sanatan Dharma also advocates for the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom, not just in the realm of the physical, but also the metaphysical. In a world driven by data and algorithms, this holistic approach to knowledge can help us find balance and meaning. Sanatan Dharma does not propose to have all the answers, but it provides a lens through which we can view and understand the world. It encourages introspection, questioning, and a continuous search for truth. Sanatan Dharma, with its timeless wisdom, offers a path towards inner peace and societal harmony. Chapter 1. The Essence of Sanatan Dharma. In essence, Sanatan Dharma is more than a religion, it's a way of life. But what makes it unique? Let's distill the essence of our exploration so far. At its core, Sanatan Dharma is a spiritual philosophy that transcends cultural and geographical boundaries. It's not confined to a specific race, nation, or era. Rather, it's a universal set of guidelines that can be adopted anyone, anywhere, at any time. It's a pathway that encourages spiritual growth, self-realization, and the pursuit of truth. It's about realizing the divine within oneself and in all of creation. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of all beings and the world around us. Sanatan Dharma doesn't demand blind faith. It encourages questioning, seeking, and understanding. It invites us to explore the mysteries of life and the universe and find our own answers. It teaches us to respect all living beings, to live in harmony with nature, and to acknowledge the divine in every creature. It inspires us to lead a life of righteousness, compassion, and selflessness. It guides us to find peace within ourselves and to spread that peace to the world around us. Sanatan Dharma isn't about rigid rituals or strict dogmas. It's about the freedom to choose one's own path, to interpret teachings in a way that resonates with one's own experiences and understanding. It's about personal growth and spiritual evolution. It's a philosophy that sees divinity in diversity, that embraces all paths leading to the same truth. It's about unity in diversity, about realizing the underlying oneness amidst apparent differences. Sanatan Dharma is timeless. Its teachings are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. They offer timeless wisdom and guidance, helping us navigate the challenges of modern life with grace and wisdom. In a world that is increasingly divided, the universal wisdom of Sanatan Dharma can serve as a beacon of unity and harmony. It's a call to awaken the divine within us, to live a life of purpose and meaning, and to contribute to the well-being of all. It's about creating a world where love, peace, and harmony prevail. Engaging with Sanatan Dharma. Before we wrap up our journey, we'd like to invite you to become a part of this exploration. If you found our deep dive into Sanatan Dharma enlightening, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who may be interested in this timeless wisdom. Sanatan Dharma is not just about understanding, it's about experiencing. It's about applying these teachings our daily lives. And we'd love to hear how you're doing that. So do share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the below. How has Sanatan Dharma influenced your life? How are you living the principles of Sanatan Dharma in your everyday life? Your experiences could inspire others and contribute to this ongoing exploration. Let's learn, grow, and evolve together in this journey of self-discovery and self-realization. Remember, every step we take towards understanding ourselves and the world around us brings us closer to realizing the divine within. So, let's continue this journey together, exploring, learning, and growing. Let's create a world where love, peace, and harmony prevail. Thank you for being a part of this journey. And remember, the journey is the destination.